Evening, guys. This is the second video I'm trying to make to explain structure. So I'm gonna start it from here because this makes sense. One thing I also want to explain that I explained in the previous video is that with structure, when you're trading a strategy, it doesn't work on all. It doesn't work on every chart. Every chart has its own language. They might share some things, but most charts, some price action works on this one and doesn't work properly on this one. Harmonics work on that one and doesn't work on that one. You understand? So price action works on most charts. So but with every strategy has its own rules, and that's what I want you to understand. So we're gonna start right here. You understand? So like I said, when the market goes up, let's say we're in an uptrend, market goes up, then what does it do? It turns around, right? Turns around. But look here, what happened here? It created structure when it made a swing. You understand? It created structure. Structure is like a wall. You understand? So if the market goes higher and breaks this area of structure, if it breaks this area of structure, then it broke the wall, right? But if you take a bazooka and you shoot through the wall and you come to the other side, what will you find? Will you find a hole? No, it's gonna be a wall because you only shot this part. So when it comes back, it's gonna bounce against that area. You understand? So what you can see here is the market went straight down, hit the area that is against previous structure. This is previous structure right here, and then what happened is the market turned right back around. Oh, by the way, this is structure, this is a swing because of what? Because of, and reason why I drew it like this, the black line, the black dotted line, is because of this. Let me do this quickly. If you're using a line chart, I'm gonna teach you about candlesticks, don't worry. If you're using a line chart, you can only see this part. You understand? You can only see this part. Why? Because line charts only they show you where the candle, at what time it closed, what time what opened, and what so on and so on. So I don't know how to explain it. Like with candlesticks, I'll teach you about candlesticks, but with line charts, they don't tell you where the market has been. This black stuff, the shadows, the wicks, the black part, that's where the market went during that time. If this is a 1 hour time frame or 4 hour time frame, in the past 4 hours it went up but came back down and closed. You understand? There's an open and close. I'm going to teach you about candlesticks, but you understand, if you use the line chart, it doesn't show. So that's why I say we're doing it like this. So moving on, let's go back. Now we're going back up, and this is what? This is a wall. And now you break through that wall, and then you run back. What do you find? It's still a wall. That area is a wall. You look back, you can see there's a wall previously. You understand? And what's this? This is a wall. And one thing I want to teach traders is that just because you know a certain strategy doesn't mean it's always gonna go your way. Like, I know how to trade this, so it's always gonna do this. There are market makers, there are banks, there are institutions trading at the same time with you. So they, most of the time, they're going to screw you over. They're going to destroy your bank account. They're going to destroy your trading account. So this is a structure. And if you were hoping that this does this perfectly and then turn back around right here as it did, they know you're selling. So they screwed all those people over. You understand? But this is how I'm gonna draw it. I'm gonna forget all that little mess. It went higher. You understand? And this time, as you can see, it didn't really. Oh, sorry. Oh, Control Z. If you remove something by mistake, just click Control Z, guys. That's a shortcut. I'm trying to remove the green part. It went higher and then turned back around to this area, and now it made a big swing and went back up. Now, another rule with trading: as long as it hasn't broken this structure, it's still an uptrend. It could literally play here for the next 10 years. You're still in an uptrend. It's getting weaker and weaker, but as long as it didn't go below this area, you're still in an uptrend. You understand? So now the market goes, what's this, guys? It's structure, right? This area, that's structure. That swing right here. Let me do this. You see that? That's structure. So now market goes up, comes back and does what? Finds structure, and then it turns right back around and goes back up. Goes back up to what? To previous structure. Finds structure, which is a wall, and then what happens? It turns right back around, goes up for a little retest, and then drops. But as soon as it did this, as soon as you see this is very important, guys. Let me zoom it in. Okay, as soon as you see this part, hold on. As soon as you see this part right here, this is very important. As soon as you see this is structure right here, right? This is structure. As soon as you see the market go like, let's say this is the candle and the candle closes, oh sorry, took the wrong one. As soon as you see the market go and close below the structure and it closes there, just know the trend is over. You are now in a downtrend. Now you start to look for sells. You understand? You look for sells. So let's go back. Now we're looking for sells. The market does what? It went down, closed. It closed below previous structure, which is here. And what does it do? It goes up and retests this area and also this area. If you go into the smaller time frame, I don't know if we'll get there, but like, let me try. Sorry. No, it doesn't want to get there with the 1 hour time frame. So okay, let's choose the 4 hours still. If you go back to the 1 hour time frame, it's also retesting a structure here on this area. So now going back to this, it's a retest and it hits the wall, it retests structure, and then it drops. Where do you expect it to go to? It already broke the structure, so now it's gonna find, and it broke this too, So now where do you think it's going? It's going to the previous structure, which is where? Let's look left. It dropped to the previous structure, which is here. See the structure here, the structure here, and that's exactly where the market turned around and went back up again. Where do you think it's going? It's gonna stop at previous structure, which is where? Which is here. Look left, and you can see the structure here and the structure here. And what happens when it finds that area? It hits the wall, then turn back around, so on and so on. You understand? So on and so on. That's just how structure moves. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me.